Hello everyone, Malphite here, and today we're gonna look at the LTA Fantasy. What is it? How do you play it? How do you join it? And everything, I'm a bit late to the game, but I decided, I'm already kinda doing this thing on the side for a little bit, and it's always like a fun 5 minutes for once a week for me. So I thought I'll show this to you as a fellow League of Legends enjoyers and talk about what it is. So it is a fantasy game, right? As you have in football or I don't know where else. Or if you remember, there was an LEC fantasy game, and I assume this is something that the LTA decided to bring as a sort of a more interactive thing for the fans, because the viewership is not the best, right? But this is something that the enjoyers of the league can play and share with each other, have some fun, build some fantasy teams, and see how they perform, score some points, compare with each other, and so on. But let's just get into it and slowly explain. So how does this actually work? You log in with your right account. I'm already logged in. You can see my team for the next game block, I guess. Already logged in, but I'll already tell you more about that. And you can see this is round 3, so April 19th and so on. There's gonna be some matches, but every single time there's like a block of matches in the LTA North and South. So this is for both leagues. You can see the matches. You can decide and make some decisions based on the based on the matches. But more about that later. You can see some leagues. When you log in, you pick a team, and you will also be put into the league leaderboards of the team. But it doesn't really matter. I picked FlyQuest because that is my favorite team in the NA right now. And you can see some picked players. They got some news and so on. But let's actually get into the game and how does it work. So first, let's check out the leagues. Currently, I don't know, we can pick Americas, which is the whole league. We should see some stats. I'm not sure if we'll see it for the Americas. Let me see, maybe for LTA North it's gonna be easier, because there are some featured members. So okay, this is Azael, Raz, Kobe, right? They're playing Kangas and so on. Me, how do I see me though? It's gonna be easier to find myself, I guess, in the team that I picked, which is FlyQuest. All right, well. Oh yeah, my team, of course. All right. So, this is my team for the next block. It's entirely 100 Thieves. Why is that? So basically, you can pick a player for each position, and you can pick a champion. And if you also pick their champion, and they pick the champion, all the points you can receive will be multiplied. You can find the official rules if you search them. I can also link them into the description for what you actually gain points. The points are specified for there are specific rules for top laners, for junglers, for mid laners, bot laners, and supports, and so on. So you can go through the rules, but basically you mostly try to pick players who are good and who also will most likely win, because in a game where you will most likely win, you will get the most farm, you will get the most kills, you will get the best stats, assists, wards, and whatnot, what else, other metrics, and gold, and right, everything. So that's why you can analyze what matches are going to be played. And if you look at what 100 Thieves matches are going to look like, they're going to play against Dignitas, which is an easy opponent. They are going to play against Leon, which is also, I would say, an easier opponent. And finally, they will play against Shopify Rebellion. So those are 3 quote-unquote easy opponents. There's no FlyQuest, there's no C9, there's no TL. And so these matches should be quite easy for 100 Thieves. And that's why I assume that they're going to win 3 matches. And that's why I picked all of them for my team. But how does it actually work? You also want players with like a good value. So you can go into the market and you can select by top, jungler, mid, bottom, support, or you can even look at the players who have the highest average points. So for example, after last time. There's Visor, there's Bwipo, Bol, Zotway. Wait, now I still have top laners. So there's Zwen, there's Visor, Bwipo, Morpheus, and so on. For now. Basically, after every block, these stats are averaged, and then you can see. Stats are averaged, and you can see who performed how. So Visor, Bwipo doing really well. Then we have Bol from VKS, Zotway, and so on. And so you want to use your tokens. When you start, you get 50 of these. Currently, my team is worth 64 because I picked some good players, so I have more of a budget to work with. I still have some remaining budget because I already picked my team, but excuse me. Basically, we can remove Sniper, and we can just say I'm gonna pick Sniper, and once you pick him for your team, you can see his price, and then you can pick what he will play. And for example, he played some Gnar this season, so I would assume he's gonna play Gnar to get some multiplier potentially, and then you can pick him. And you can do this for every role depending on the players. Some people are building very fun teams, some people are trying to be risky and go for that high reward. I'm kind of playing it safe, trying to get some points, trying to get some good value. So for example, for supports, I picked Ayla, because even though I don't think he's the best support, I don't think he's better than Busi or Trimby, but I would still pick him over the other opponents given the matchups they're about to have, right? Similar with bottom, mid, jungle, and top, and so on. Also, for example, if you believe that FlyQuest can beat Cloud9, then maybe the FlyQuest players are even better to pick, like Bwipo and Inspired and Quad and Masu potentially, right? So maybe I could even build a team like that. So just for the video, I guess I cannot even replace Bwipo because I don't have that much gold, but maybe, oh no, I can't. Well, never mind. That's about all I wanted to share so far. So maybe let me know, what are your teams, what did you pick? I'll share some helpful links in the description, and if you didn't know about this, I just tried to make a video to where I'll let you know, so more of you could come and join and play this game. So that's about it from me today. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this, hit the like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.